The Psychology of Rumi's Poetry. Personal Perspective. Rumi's poems bridge psychological, spiritual, and cultural. June 12, 2024, by Diana Robb, Ph.D., reviewed by Davia Sills. Key points. Powerful poetry bridges the psychological, cultural, and spiritual. Reading poetry can be healing and transformative. Love and a sense of interconnectedness are at the core of Rumi's timeless poetry. Do not feel lonely. The entire universe is inside of you. Rumi. A few months back, I got an apricot mini poodle. When meeting him for the first time, I gazed into his eyes and sensed a deep wisdom filled with love. It didn't take long for me to name him Rumi, after my favorite Sufi poet. Yesterday, in celebration of my 70th birthday, I spent a lot of time reading the works of Jalaluddin Rumi. For years, he has been my teacher and guide, someone who has given words to familiar experiences and feelings. His poems often have to do with matters of the heart, mind, and soul. And because of all the uncertainty and chaos in the universe, I believe his poetry is something we all need right now. Timeless poetry. According to Mariana Pogosian, Ph.D. at 2023, poetry has moved humanity for millennia. Research has shown various reasons why, such as it arouses profound emotions, sends readers on a meaning-finding quest, provides aesthetic pleasure, and is also a place where healing can occur. Rumi's poetry offers a deep sense of love while weaving in themes of self-awareness and self-acceptance, which are essential to personal transformation. We also cannot overemphasize the importance of love and having a deep sense of connection, something that Rumi advocated centuries ago. Being interconnected with the rest of humanity can inspire more compassion in the universe. The fact is that we are all connected by our egos, but through Rumi's poems, we are reminded that we are not only our egos make us forget the common source of humanity. Egos tend to divide rather than connect. This is one of the many reasons his poetry has transcended time. Rumi was born around September 30, 1207, and died December 17, 1273, which, by today's standards, is a very short life. He was born in what is now called Afghanistan. It's no surprise that he descended from a long line of judges, theologians, and mystics. His family eventually settled in Konya, now located in south-central Turkey. It is there that Rumi meets his teacher and mentor, Shams. Before becoming a poet, Rumi was a preacher. When he met Shams, a philosopher and free thinker, he became inspired to create poetry. In his book, Rumi, The Big Red Book, 2010, Coleman Barks, who has translated much of Rumi's poetry, says that over the last 12 years of his life, Rumi wrote or dictated his longest luminous poem called the Masnavi. It ended up being 64,000 lines of poetry divided into 6 books. Bridging Psychology and Culture. Rumi was a universalist in that his poetry crossed religious sectors and faiths due to its great wisdom, clarity, and love. Many claim that his poetry deepened their own spiritual practices, in addition to serving as a bridge from religion to culture to psychology. Those who attended Rumi's funeral were united from all faiths. One of the inscriptions on Rumi's tomb says, "Do not look for him here, but rather in the hearts of those who loved him." Barks, 2010, emphasizes Rumi's significance as one of the greatest spiritual teachers and highlights his aim to help readers recognize their own glory, promoting love, happiness, and a sense of being more alive. Essentially, Rumi's poetry encourages readers to see the beauty within themselves and others. Rumi's works are considered timeless as they are written from the heart and resonate with readers across generations. They provide nourishment for the soul and offer a way to open one's heart, making them relevant even in times of uncertainty. The author looks forward to sharing Rumi's wisdom with future generations, hoping that it will continue to live on in the hearts of others.